IYLA is a partnership-driven premier leadership program and to empower promising young leaders to positively impact their communities, nation, and the world.
It's one of those things where the conversations and learning about how other people want to impact the world and how we can do it in a peaceful way, it's regained my faith in humanity. Like, that's why I came on this trip. I was real excited to meet like-minded individuals who want to make a change.
By the time I came here, I was hoping like I was going to have a lot to share with my fellow delegates, and I rather discovered that I have a lot to learn because I found a lot of people with diverse and rich experience, you know.
To understand how they think means to listen.
This is more than what I've imagined. I thought that it would be, we would learn from leaders. But here we can learn from our own peers, we can learn from our own colleagues.
Everyone is so diverse, they have so much to offer, and I've learned more about the world than I have ever learned before.
I know a lot of people had definitions of leaders. It's always leading from the front. I would recommend some who can't do that to lead from the back.
During a workshop yesterday, I've managed to arrange some of my thoughts and have come to a conclusion that really leadership is mainly about finding your own theme and what contribution you would want to make in your society.
I believe that the only right that we have as leaders here, we might be fighting for different things. We have different colors, different kinds of eyes. But then again, the only right that we have is to lay down our rights.
It's the effort and the ideas that they are sharing and so passionate about that really inspired me.
Wonderful experience. I've had a chance to visit some of the wonderful sites, historical sites in the U.S. Capitol. I had the chance also to go to the U.S. Congress, which is a wonderful opportunity to learn a bit more about U.S. history in terms of leadership, different arms of government, and how they coordinate together. I'm also enjoying meeting people from different cultures, different backgrounds, to learn about their countries and also to see what similarities do we have, what do we have in common, and what goals we want to achieve for the future of the world.
So I think one of the leadership qualities that we should cherish or encourage is humility.
Absolutely.
So like equal opportunity and access to education.
There are other informal sectors of education that kids that don't go to school necessarily wouldn't be they'll be educated but in a different way.
Our topic was sustainable cities and communities. We basically talked about some of the major things were transportation and technology through sustainability, which is economics, environmental, and social empowerment.
But you need that open mind. Don't be afraid to change. Look at what's happening at the interface, and that will lead to more innovative and real solutions.
The All Lights Village.
The talk that happened in World Bank, it gives me a clear perspective of the global business landscape, especially leadership, entrepreneurship, and vision.
My clients are using your service in this way, you can improve it in this way. I can say, I know your customers well, they're not using it the way that you want them to.
Utilities companies, inventors.
It's really a challenge once you've been brought up here and suspended up here through the education system to get down here and work down here.
Along with that experience, with that wisdom, with that knowledge, with the experiences that you've had, comes a responsibility to share with others.
The Secretary General's efforts in mediation and preventive diplomacy have proven to be effective in quelling stability in different regions.
We share a very common concept of how service can really change the world, and coming together with the corporate sector and our employees, with the local Governments and with the not-for-profit community, we can all really make a difference and achieve some of the very difficult goals that have been set for us to change the world.
I am not here anymore just to speak for my country. Just like most of all of us, our voice can be used to be heard from all across the nations, from all across the globe. Because our voice as young leaders, we are global ambassadors. We have the capability to reach even the farthest of nations.
We have one precious life. Do something extraordinary today. Even if it's a tiny thing, a pebble can start an avalanche. Be the generation that inspires change once and for all. How will you start your avalanche?
The United Nations Economic and Social Council is committed to engaging young people around the world in its work and in the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
My office has supported the International Young Leaders Assembly since its early days, and I have had myself the privilege of meeting and engaging with many of you in the past.
The United Nations stands with you. Together, let us build a world that is more peaceful, prosperous, and just for generations to come.
But we as young people, we don't want medals. We want opportunities. We want opportunities to play the game from the inside and not watch from the stands.
We must revolutionize the educational system and strengthen our families because they are a crucial part of the core values in the formation of moral leadership.
Our world is one. Our problems are similar, and the body of waters that separates us is not deeper than the blood that connects us here as human beings, one people under God.
Well, so far I think it shows the most important and the most foundational part of leadership, and that's kindness. I think that's kind of shown through every single individual that is at IYLA.
Thank you, IYLA, for providing this platform and making me realize how important it is to be like human being.
I have come to know that if you lead from your heart, history will never forget your story. I am living with hope and a new responsibility that yes, truly, I can change my world.
I believe personally, I feel like I'm a global citizen now. Before, back in Australia, I was in my own little bubble, and now I actually feel like I'm a part of a greater, wider community.
I urge you to adopt the framework of moral and innovative leadership. Choose to enlarge your circle of compassion to embrace the entire human family, and harness the creative tools of our time to transform our world for the betterment of all.